set, so the only thing I don't like is the color of this gold or bronze. It's a little bit darker than the rest, so it doesn't really fit that well, but I think you can't really notice it when you quickly look. I think that the blue at the elbows just makes up for it because it looks really cool. I really like it. I didn't really find any matching headpiece that was like, I don't want it to be too big because I really love this hairstyle. I'm obsessed and I don't want it to be covered, so I just keep it like this. I did, however, let me show you. With the Lunar Festival, I unlocked this flower crown, and I think that this blue goes really well together, so I've been wearing that for a bit during the Lunar Festival. It's really cute, but then again, the flowers, it doesn't really match the rest of this cool set. It's a bit weird to wear a flower crown, but the colors match. So that's it for the transmog set for my main Nanny. Now let's go to the other one. So this is my lovely Night of Rogue Chaeri, the one that will always have a special place in my heart. And there's like a few sets that I really like with her, and I always switch between them. But I recently unlocked these weapon appearances, so I had to find something blue that matches it. So this is my current transmog set. So again, no headpiece because I really like the new customization options. I gave her like some rough ears with this earring thingy, the scar, the blind eye. I love it, so I just want to show that off. Then this set, I spent quite a bit of time on grinding this set. It is the basically the blue version of the Bloodfang set, and it contains of random pieces that dropped from dungeons in the Burning Crusade. So I did a lot of TBC dungeons, and some were really hard to get. It took me so many tries, but overall I don't think it was that bad. So yeah, I just like it because it's a little bit more original than the standard red Bloodfang set. And the blue colors go very well together with Night Elf. So basically the entire set is this blue Bloodfang set. Wait, I got a lot of add-ons and things at the moment. Yeah, they all have different names because it's all separate pieces, so I would just advise to Google it and look it up on Wowhead if you're curious. But these weapons, though, it's one of the secret appearances of the Outlaw Rogue artifact weapons, and in my opinion this was pretty easy to get. Just had to get some items that dropped from bosses in Legion, but you can do the dungeons over and over again on the same day, so it's pretty easy to get in my opinion. And after that it's just a few small quests and there you go. The only pain is that you need to be at a certain point of the overall storylines in Legion zones to be able to, especially I think in High Mountain it was, the zone right of High Mountain with all the tall guys. Oh my god, I forgot all the names. Anyway, certain NPCs didn't show up for me, so I had to progress in the storyline for them to show up. So that was a bit annoying, but when you're max level it doesn't really take that much time actually. So these are kind of rip-offs of the old school Thunder Fury. So yeah, they look very similar to the Thunder Furies, but it's not the actual thing, okay? It looks a bit smoother, better graphics of course, but it does have the like the lightning that is class was still a high elf ranger. It's like all green and it has these beautiful green and golden colors. And like this is the dark version, but at some point I want to go for the bright and the green and the high elf version, and then change the color of this character's skin to a blood elf color or high elf color. Give her blue eyes and just make it a high elf ranger, a bit similar to how Sylvanas looked before she turned into a banshee. So yeah, that was my plan with this character. I think she looks really cool. I really like it. So let's go to the next one. So this character is called Tutti. Tutti is like a Dutch cute word. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just something you would say to someone, like a kid maybe, a cute baby, something that's cute and small. And it's the nickname my mom always used to give me when I was a kid. And even now when I'm older, she still calls me Tutti. And since this character is a small and cute gnome, I was like, yeah, why not? And it's actually become a joke among my friends. They all call me Tutti now as well, because whenever they hear my mom say it, they always had to laugh. So Tutti has become a bit of a meme right now. And I had a Nightborn monk, so a horde, and I really enjoyed it so much. So I also wanted to have a monk on Alliance, so that's why I made this character. And this transmog, I don't really know. I just wanted to make her look like some kind of badass ninja or something, samurai. But I'm gonna be honest, I've been enjoying playing monk so much that I actually wanna put more time and effort into this character. And I didn't expect to play this character very often or seriously. That's why I made a gnome, because I think gnomes are so adorable, so cute. But now that I want to play this character more, I kind of regret picking gnome, because I want to be able to see my gear. And when you play gnome, I don't know, just most of the cool sets get lost in the height. Gnomes are just so small, you can't fully see the gear, and it doesn't look as cool as on a taller character. Even though this probably comes closest to me in real life, but yeah. So I'll probably race change this character to a void elf at some point. But for now, I can live with it. So yeah, this is Tutti. I like the ponytail and the animation and the cape, and I still think they're adorable, and I love the facial expressions, and gnomes just look super cartoony, and I really like it. But yeah, it's just too bad that the gear doesn't really show that well. But yeah, this is my monk. Now let's move on to the next character. Now the other characters that I want to show you guys are just some lower levels, some level 50s. I basically had almost every class at level 50 before Shadowlands, so now I still have quite a few to go to make them all 60 again. But this is my Death Knight, Ice Wrath. I kind of like this name because it sounds like ice and wrath. Ice Wrath, Ice Wrath. Nice, right? So I'm still leveling this character, so I don't bother that much with the transmog, but because I was trying to get the Paladin set in and Taurus the Burning Throne, I already managed to collect quite a bit of Death Knight pieces, actually. So I was really surprised when I checked out the appearances on this character. I have some pretty dope pieces. This is something I love. I love given the starting gear. When you play Death Knight, you get this starting gear, and I actually think that looks pretty cool, but yeah, I tried to match it into something cool. Tried to give it a sort of a Frostmourne rip-off weapon, because it matches Death Knight. She has this scar on her face, because I love scars in games. And I gave her the brightest, whitest hair color that the options provided. So this is the whitest one. It's not the same as my Paladin, because I don't want to have the exact same hairstyles and colors on the characters. So this one is a bit brighter. And oh, I just saw how disturbing this looks actually. So yeah, I think she looks really cool. No headpiece again. I couldn't really find anything. It would have been perfect if I had the ice crown transmog. Do you guys remember that quite a while ago you could buy some transmogs in the store? There was this ice crown thingy. It would have been super cool, but yeah, I never bothered paying money for those. But the transmog and collecting obsession that I have right now, yeah, I would have probably bought it if it would have still been an option, but yeah. So this is Ice Wrath, my Death Knight. She looks pretty cool. Still don't know if I want to stick to Unholy or if I want to try out Blood. I mean, Frost would fit the transmog the best, but I tried Frost and I don't know, can't really get into it. Also, I never really played Death Knight. It's one of the classes I'm the most unfamiliar with, so yeah. Let's get to the next character. So this is Chaeri, and this is my Draenei Shaman, and I actually used to main her in Legion, I believe, yeah, Legion. It's an enhancement shaman. I love enhancement shamans. I think the sounds of the maces when you attack are so satisfying, and all the procs that you get are super satisfying. So I think these weapons are hidden artifact weapon appearances. Hidden or secret, I think it's the hidden. Well, I don't know the difference. It's an artifact weapon appearance, okay? And the set is actually the class hall, the shaman class hall set. Not all of it. I don't have any back piece because I love to show off my long tail. With the new customization options, you could pick a short or a long tail. You know how Draenei used to have a short one? Well, I love these big tails. Look at this. Big tentacle, okay? I love it. And I love the decoration. So, yeah, I sometimes gave her the eye patch, the pirate eye patch with this set, just to make her a bit more edgy. But yeah, for now I don't have any headpiece. It's not that I don't like headpieces, but I don't like it when they cover up the whole hairstyle, and it just kind of makes female characters look bald sometimes, and it's weird. So as long as it's something like a tiara or a small headpiece or something around the neck, then I think it's cool as long as the hair is still visible. But if it crops up the hair at the back or makes it look really weird, I don't really like that. So yeah, this is my shaman Chaeri. Now let's move on to the next one. So the next ones are not really transmog sets that I put a lot of effort in. It was just characters that I just leveled up this dropped, and I didn't even realize until some of my group mates were like, "Yo, Chaeri, check your bag. You got the sword. You got it." And then other people were like, "Oh, she got it. She got it." I was like, "What did I get?" So I just checked, and apparently it's a rare drop. It's not that common. And having like a dual wield, two-handed sword like this, oh, it's amazing. I love it. It looks so badass. So yeah, I leveled this one in the Shadowlands pre-patch. I had never played a warrior before, so it was a new experience, but I gotta say, I'm pretty hooked on the plate-wearing classes. I feel super strong and powerful. I love Paladin. I enjoyed this warrior. I'm leveling Death Knight now, but Death Knight I have a bit of trouble getting into, but I also boosted this character because I had the Shadowlands boost, and I'm planning to level 1 from scratch on Horde also, just to get used to Death Knight. Then we have Jandile. This used to be my Night Elf Demon Hunter, but when they announced Nightborn, I really wanted to unlock Nightborn, and I didn't want to bother by leveling up a Horde to be able to unlock the reputation. So I got all the reputation needed on an Alliance character, and then I faction changed this one to Horde, just so I could unlock the Nightborn. So this used to be a Night Elf, that's why she's a little bit random between all the Alliance on this realm. I tried to give her a red inspired transmog because people always go for the green fell transmogs on Demon Hunters. I really like purple. I like the purple Demon Hunter sets, they're pretty cool, but I haven't really seen a red one. But I didn't have a lot of gear for Demon Hunter, so this is also super random. All these random items, as long as they're red. But yeah, these weapons are insane. They're actually fist weapons, but I think they fit Demon Hunters pretty well. And oh my god, I love the new Blood Oath customization options with these arm decorations, and I love it. I think it looks really cool. So then we have Jailena, which is my priest, and yeah, don't mind this transmog, it's very scarce and simple, but I just wanted to give her the Hinata blind eyes blue bun hairstyle from Naruto, and other than that I literally had nothing to transmog for her, so I went for some weird kind of sexy look with chains and this scythe thing. She's a shadow priest, okay? I don't know. And then this next one I actually really like. I put a lot of effort in this. Jaden, which is my mage. And I tried to make her a Wonder Woman. So I think I did pretty well. Like, she's a mage, so there's no shield. This is the closest I could find to a shield, and I think it's pretty cool. And this nice sword, and this headpiece is super rare. It's not available in the game anymore. Only people who still had this in their bags have it. So every once in a while it's on the auction house, but at some point I think it was worth like 1 million gold. I still have a spare one that I was trying to sell, but no one wanted to buy it because they see this item on the auction house and they're like, what are those prices? I'm just poor, I just wanted to sell it, but at some point I'll try again. In case anyone wants to buy it, let me know. 500,000 gold, okay? But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. And it's like the first human that I have that doesn't have the bun hairstyle because, like I told you, I'm obsessed. 60. I have a few level 50s on other servers, a few random level 20s, 30s. But this is my main server. So yeah. These were all my characters and my transmog sets. I'm really curious what you guys think of it. Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, then please give a thumbs up and comment, because the YouTube algorithm loves this interaction and you would help and support my channel a lot by doing that. So please do that, and thank you so much.